Sala coup d'état, le récupérer territoire Tipolingo. Lokanga frontière na report. Jitene sentiment kwa linda. Naya tibeti mbiape. Le commettre ta exaction. Na territoire Tilamou. Juste ya menge. La mera yeka salte apeo. Salte timba yetilo. Enapeo. Yetilo benape. Otabeta la bagala. Keve mamwa de. Kunduta la bagala. Olina yembia wembi komielo. C'est salambo. Terena kemine. Président Sako. Akemine o. Terena kemine. Terena kemine o. Akemine. Terena kemine o. On sommes touchés. Akesumana maman sommes testés. Akesumana maman sommes touchés. Akesumana maman sommes testés. Akesumana maman sommes touchés. Akesumana maman. Atania de Reims. Akemine. 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 Jean-Luc Damano. Akemine. Nous sommes touchés. Akemine. Nous sommes testés. Akemine. Nous sommes touchés. Akesumana maman sommes testés. Gotlier Abdul, Charlie Lembe. Anissé Saraga, à Blois. Reconnaissance faciale. Imagine-moi que l'appétit désactivé. Souffrance timide bébé, c'est vrai. Angoisse timide maman. Aïe. Malheur timide chérie. Laisse goûter. Nié moto. Patrick Yamazala libre. Bébé. Et aussi Bangaya. Chris Kebele. Maître Mango, Maman Charlotte Barbier, la mère Yeka Salterbe, Johnny Barbier, Yetilo, et la Béo, Karine Mokodoko, la fatigué, Sengeke, Kabeta la Bagala, Kibeta Bébé, la Bagala, Colina Yenga Wembi Gomielo, Junior Beauté Parfait, Netala, Maman Beauté Gypsy, Agemine, la famille Ndoma à Bordeaux, Jidiko Ndoma, Elvis Bindala, Oli à Paris, Yvon Bainga à Lyon. Ouais, parti sola la compona de Kebengo Mangwandiana na la kui. Kemango sa bébé, hein? J'ai mixé ton chététi, Bolingonia qui est certifié IP68. Mais maintenant il y a Tibale Bolingonia qui est résisté. Mais maintenant il y a Ti désert, Bolingonia qui est résisté. Vivien régné. Ajalo sala kweti détruire, couple timbinamo, malagisaki. Idriss Yaya. Malagisaki, Bolingonia pema onta béton, Anita Nini Bolingo. Nina Verdiania Bodé. Malagisaki, Bolingonia pema onta béton. Cyril Douzima. Bolingonia pema onko fufa. Malagisaki, Bolingonia pema onta béton. Malagisaki, Bolingonia pema onko fufa. L'accès major et ministre de l'ambiance. Idoski Reyes. Justiana Gebele, la maman de Diamond. Maman Céline. Maman Jeanne. Roger Koudoukou. Koumalo Princé.
Bébé Timbi, à qui t'en la porte.
La lune. Chanteuse sans GPS.
La façon, so petit moyen. Tangani, la façon, so petit moyen. Moyeti kanga ngangu, wala moyeti kanga yeke. Habagimo.
Fana la ligue.
Ala grisa pe, bolingona pemba o tabeto. Ala grisa pe, bolingona pemba o coffre fort. Ala grisa pe, bolingona pemba o yakwe. Ala grisa pe, ala grisa pe.
Madenga de la non, juvénal et révolutionnaire.
Ala grisa pe.
Major Loubia Lizon. Chosinga, le mal saoudien. Il est Ouagazé. Patti Presnel. Hilarion. Jordan Aouan, Alagisake, Yatio Mobanzae, Alagisake, Junior Begambo le producteur, Alagisake, Zoé Kazamba, Kinge, Bordeaux, Alagisake, Maman Lili Pétrole, Ina Fassa, Alagisake, Olimona Maroko Fefo, Majo Kalina, il commence l'année à la bâton à la Yesia, mais la sola Wanda Banalette, à la comment couple la Loutingatra, qui au fil d'Agna, la lumière de mes rêves. Le secret de mon bonheur. Yannick Bada. Ilangona bimbi bagil timbi na mon bébé. Lipembada. Ilangona bimbi pensé tagi na mon bébé. Tina Wode. Subolingo, subolingo, subolingo ye, subolingo, subolingo, subolingo ye. Mon papa, subolingo. Ibele Anatole. Badiso Bissagi Verikete virgule quoi. Hein? Pas de panique. À l'aise. Jean de Dieu Gebele, son trafic transit. À la Grisake, oh, à la Grisake. Restaurant Pili Pili, Tata Mado. Hein? À la Grisake. Mamou, à la Grisake. Isaïe, à la Grisake. Yanis de 9-2, la femme de Franck, Ivoirien. Marc Owen, mon bébé Léonard. Rosemary. Lead one.
Mon amour, Mulinam geneye ntekereza wowe malo kuba uri ningeso ntavaho. Girl, I want to be your Romeo. I can't wait to marry you. Toi mon bébé, uri simbesha 24/7 utuma mbaho neza. Toi mon bébé, ukuri simbesha. I just wanna be there for you, for you. Timaeme, timaeme. Numbaze gusaho bigeze nenda gusara. Timaeme.
Good evening, good evening. You're welcome to our special session of Power Talk. My name is Prince Chinje. I am going to be your host tonight. How are we doing this evening? I can see those on camera. I can see the smiles. I can see the excitement on your face because tonight is a special night. We will be having a great time this evening. We have some great lineup of speakers that are going to be bringing you great stories that are going to just spice your evening. So our schedule for the evening, we are going to begin by showing you and your guests an opportunity that can allow you to make an extra 5,000, 10,000 on the site. How you can own your own business from the comfort of your home. And then after that, we're going to share with you a little bit what we do. And that's going to take us maybe our first and second part very quickly. And then the third part of our evening, we will hear from a great keynote speaker. Our keynote speaker has an incredible story. They will share their incredible story with us. And while we'll be taking that sip from the first keynote speaker, we'll bring up our second keynote speaker who's going to close us for the night in terms of keynote speakers. And then I will come back again and just remind you of an opportunity that can allow you to make some money on the side. So I have some of our champions helping me with co-hosting tonight. And it's going to be a great honor for us all. So I want to remind you, if your guest is not on, check to make sure that your guest is on. If your guest is not on yet, go ahead and reach out to them and let them join us. So real quick, let me share with you. If you can see my screen, I'd like you to give a thumbs up or do an emoji. We present to you an opportunity for financial freedom. an opportunity that can change your life and your family. We present you an opportunity that will make a big difference in your life and in your family. And what we're telling you is not stories, we're telling you real life, how lives have been transformed. You see, on this platform, we help you as an independent contractor, and we have a track record that shows what your future will look like associating with this platform. We mentor you to become a leader, and as you become a leader who is a senior marketing director, tier 1 level of leadership allows you with 0 to 3 years of experience to make about $72,000 a year. If you continue to build your business and grow to executive level, with 4 to 7 years experience, you can make about $251,000 a year. And still, you have the potential to become CEO of your company. That's a beautiful thing. Most people will never become the CEO of where they work. But if you continue to build your company to CEO level and above, with 8 to 10 years experience, you can average about $556,000 a year. Now, the numbers may sound like out of this world, but just welcome to the American dream. So this evening, I just want you to take note of these examples that show you what is possible. Before I open that page, take a look at what compensation our hierarchy received in 2024. Ordinary people like you and me were paid $92,457,941 in 2024. That is huge. But hang on. In 2025, the year behind us, guess what? Independent contractors, independent agents like you and me were paid $129 million, almost $130 million. This is what an opportunity like this can do. You see, we are in business with Fortune 500 companies. We have the power of choice. We are not captive. Pacific Life, Prudential, Fidelity, Transamerica, Nationwide. These are companies that we do business with. And when you come in business with us, you're actually doing business with these companies. These are those in the United States. Now, what you see on my screen is just a few. We'll have over 100 of these companies in the United States. We also do business in Canada. And in Canada, we have companies like Ivari, Equitable Life of Canada, RBC Insurance, BMO Global Asset Management. These are some of the companies that we do business with in Canada. These are just a few. There are over 100 different companies like this that we do business with in Canada. So if you're a Canadian on the call, or you have friends from Canada, guests from Canada, family members from Canada, you can reach out to them and tell them, hey, there's something that you can actually do by associating with these companies. So let's congratulate our champions who helped clients with our mission. You see, in 1 month, somebody by the name of Lilian Apono, a registered nurse, former registered nurse, retired registered nurse, made $317,000 in 1 month. And if you look at the bottom, number 20, Yvonne Donseval, made $57,000. These are those that have been in the company an average of about 4 years. Their annual income has become their monthly income. And some are even making their annual income times 10 in 1 month. The list doesn't end there. We have Adelina Tanga, $55,000 in 1 month. We have Eric Munyaru Gamba, $37,000 in 1 month. This is huge. We have names to the numbers. Eunice Gatiaka, $36,000 in 1 month. Kuku Logovi, $35,000 in 1 month. Martina Ohemu, she's number 60, $29,000 in 1 month. Now, I won't be able to go through every single name, but I hope you get the point that in 1 month, these leaders, these independent contractors, these financial professionals went to our community, helped families, and they were compensated. This is not just about the money, it's about how many families they helped. You have number 121, Fatumata Kieta, $19,000 in 1 month. Timothy Ezewane, $17,000 in 1 month. What about number 500? Let's take a look at number 500. We have, I think I skipped somebody. We have number 240, John Achu, $11,000 in 1 month. That's huge. We have Michelle Asare, $10,000 in 1 month. Akindo Vikum Mishi, $10,000 in 1 month. Vivian Osakwe, $10,000 in 1 month. Fred Marlene Williams, $9,500 in 1 month. Number 280. Now, how many numbers do we have? Well, let me see. We have Pastor Yomi Fajebe, $7,000 in 1 month. I personally know him as a pastor. So even pastors are helping families, helping their congregation, and making money. Let's look at number 500. Who is on number 500 on the list? Well, we have Josephine Chepngum, $5,000 in 1 month. What would an extra $5,000 do to you and your financial situation? We have Innocent Sebagabo, $5,250 in 1 month. What about number 700? Yes, the list is long, but this represents a movement that is changing the face of our community. Number 700, Mawolo Mulba, $3,000, $3,386 in 1 month. That's somebody who just started, like 2 weeks, 1 month. These are those that just started. They just got started. You can start today. They attended an event like this and they made the decision to start. You too can get started today. What does it take for you to get started? I'm glad you asked. Just pay attention. You see, we have number 760, Nomagugu Mafu, $3,000 in 1 month. Tochi Amaichi, $3,000 in 1 month. This is what we're talking about. Helping families is the name of the game. Going out there, helping families, showing them how they can become financially free. And you may ask, how can someone become financially free? Just hang tight. We have you covered tonight. We'll be sharing with you how you can become financially free. So let's give it up for these champions. Ogene Caro Agarin, 2,600. Olive Lobe, 2,500. This is what we're talking about, helping families and getting compensated. It doesn't end there. It goes all the way to number 1,000. 981 is Salome Nayenga, $2,000 in 1 month. And Tamara George, the 1,000 on the list, $2,000 in 1 month. This represents families helped. They went out, sat down with a family, educated that family, and that family took advantage of the information that they presented. This is what we do. We help families. Our platform is the best in the industry, in the financial services industry. World Financial Group is the name. What is unique about us? We are not captive. We don't have captive agents. These are our partners in business. Parklife, Prudential, AIG, Aegon, Franklin Templeton, the Hartford, Nationwide, Allianz. These are the partners in the United States, and these are partners in Canada. See, we have benefits. If you looked at this platform in 2019, as you can see, those were some some of the top leaders, top earners in the company. What do you notice there? Not a lot of diversification. But this is 2026. These are those that are making $1 million and above. Doesn't it look like a United Nations? This is what is beautiful about our platform. You see, in the Legacy Star alone, Team Legacy Star alone, under the mentorship of our great leader, Mr. Daniel and Dr. Linda Fombo, we have the Millionaire Hall of Fame. And this is the Millionaire Hall of Fame. These are those that are making $1 million and above a year. This is huge. Ordinary people with simple degrees, some advanced degrees, some not so advanced degrees, but they have one heart to help our community, and the results are showing themselves. So these are the next set of millionaires that are coming. Some of them are already millionaires, as you can see for yourself. Who will become a millionaire this year? Is that you? It's possible. You can become a millionaire next year. We show you how that works. We have a system in place. Everyone wishes to be there at the beginning, but few are willing to start. Are you among the few that are willing to start? If you want to make the wrong decision, ask everyone. If you ask somebody for advice, make sure you want to be where they are. If you don't want to be where somebody is, don't ask them for advice. Well, that's just food for thought. We get paid 9 times a month. 9 times a month. We get paid personal income, residual income, and leverage income. This is huge. Some of the benefits of becoming part of our platform is, at the beginning, you earn bonus. You can average about $3,000 a month in bonus as a training associate, and marketing director. This is nowhere else. You can't find this anywhere else in this industry. You earn retirement income, right? You own your book of business, and you don't have to ask anybody for leave if you have some things to take care of. You have freedom of your time. Do you know why you go to work every day? You go to school and try to maybe grow in terms of your income and your knowledge level? It's because you want freedom of time. It's not just about the money, it's about freedom of time. So on this platform, as you build a big business, you have freedom of time. Yes, it's quite possible. And you own shares with our parent company called Aegon. Actually, you get vested and own shares with our company. This is real ownership. It's not a paper document that is signed and promising you that you have ownership in space. No, this is real. And you can actually have an account where you can sign in and see your ownership of the company. That's the big difference. This company shares its profits. So we have, it's a business that you can transfer without having to go through all the hoops of transferring a business. Try other businesses, is different. But this, you can transfer. Just name change. That's it. Your family can inherit. Your kids can inherit the business. That's why our kids, they are all in. They enjoy what we do. If you hang around them, your kids hang around them, guess what? Their lives begin to you can do business cross-border. You can attestate without leaving your country. This is amazing. This opportunity is huge. You can work from home. I know you've been looking for an opportunity to work from home. You can work from home. And working from home, all you need is internet, laptop, and your phone. That's all. And you can build a business from home. So what does it take for you to become part of what we do? It's not for everybody. You need to have a clear background check. And that background check is $125, a one-time payment of $125. And then we help you to have access to an online study material that is going to cost you about $30. And you get licensed by your resident state. Just like your current license was issued to you from your state, this license is also issued to you from your state. So what we do is legit. We have attorneys that are amongst us, and we have people that different types of professionals that have gone through, and you're going to hear from some of them today. They have tested and proven our opportunity. It's not something new. It's not one of those new things on the block. No, we've been around. We've been around for over 45 years. So that's huge. Now we're just getting started. We have a huge untapped potential. You see, the numbers that I showed you is just a little tiny bit. It's just like a drop on an ocean, like a bucket of sand by the sea, by the beach. We still have a lot to do. So you have your place right here. We are giving you the opportunity to join us so we can be able to take the message to our community, because our community needs us real bad. If you love sneakers, hey, we have them in different shapes, right? You maximize your tax breaks straight ahead. No big deal. We have free vacations to Hawaii, cruises, you name it, right? To islands, to the Caribbean, to Europe, to North America, you name it. This is the opportunity that would give you a breath of fresh air. If you have been in the United States and if you're in Canada and you have been looking for an opportunity that will allow you to make a difference, this is it right here. Now, that's the first part of our message for you this evening. As we prepare to hear from our first keynote speaker, I just want you to hang tight. Our first keynote speaker is going to be coming on the scene. He's going to just pay attention how life can be different. Life can be very, very different. But before we hear from our first keynote speaker, let me talk to you just briefly on what we do. What do we do? How do we make the money that we make? What does it mean that we educate families? I'm going to share with you exactly what we do to educate families. So pay attention. And if you can see my screen, you can put an emoji, just so I'm sure that you can see my screen. I know you can see my screen. So one of the reasons the rich get richer, the poor get poorer, and the middle class struggles in debt is simple. The subject of money is taught at home, not at school. So if you grew up in a home that was living from paycheck to paycheck, guess what? You have the tendency subconsciously to navigate living from paycheck to paycheck, working, trading time for money. Now, you may be asking, is there another option other than trading time for money? I'm glad you asked. So pay attention, because tonight is that night that things are going to change for you. You won't believe what you don't know. You don't know what you don't know. So real quick, you see, America is one of the wealthiest countries in the world. Canada is among the wealthiest countries in the world. But did you know that you can work hard all your life and still retire poor? Did you know that? Have you done the math? If you've done the math, you agree with me that, hey, if you don't do something, you are going to retire poor. And we talk about retiring poor. A lot of people never think about it. They never sit down. They are so busy, they never take the time to think about it. You see, according to the IRS, you need an average of 1.2 million to comfortably retire in the United States. That's the average. Now, question for you. When will you be able to save 1.2 million so you can comfortably retire? If you go by the numbers, for most people, it's far-fetched. Guess what? You do so much to raise your kids, and they finish off with lots of student loans. Your biggest expenses for the average American or the average Canadian is your interest and taxes. Most of your money that you work is going to be swept away by interest and taxes. They go into somebody else's pocket. So, if you are our guest tonight, please pay attention. We will show you point blank clearly how you can save on interest and how you can save on taxes. By the end of this presentation, you will know clearly how you can save on taxes and how you can save on interest, how you can also earn interest instead of paying interest all your life. So pay attention, be on the lookout for that. We don't just present you the problems, we point out the problems because most people don't even know about it, but we also show you the solution. Yes, understanding how money works is part of taking care of your family. So if you're listening to this alone at home, I want you to bring your family around. Let your family also take part so your family can get the information as well. Because this is part of taking care of your family. It's part of helping your family to build a legacy. Yes, you want to have a comfortable retirement? Do you have a plan? Some people have a plan, but the plan is not their plan. Because guess what? The plan was given to them by their employer. Trust me, nobody is more interested in your future than you, even your employer. Your employer is not interested in your future more than you. So, how about we take a look at your retirement plans this evening? We have some recommendations. We don't have a one size fits all solution. We'll have some recommendations. So pay attention this evening. You don't know what you don't know. So it's your responsibility to understand money, understand how money works, understand how you can make money work for you. Now, when we say understand how you can make money work for you, a lot of people probably have heard that somewhere and they feel like maybe it's just a cliche. No, we will specifically, by the end of this session tonight, you will know clearly how you can make your money work for you. Until you figure out how you make your money work for you, guess what? You're going to work for money till the day you die. That's not what you want. So that's why I want you to appreciate the person who invited you for this power talk tonight, because your life is about to take a new turn, a new page, a new chapter for the better. We will show you clearly how your money can work for you. So, how is your money growing? Guess what? There are three ways that money grows. Banks is fixed. Stock market is variable. Guess what? And what we offer is indexed. I'm going to give you examples of these three. I'm going to break it down for you so you understand. But fixed means that your money stays about the same. Variable means that your money is going up and down, up and down, up and down. I usually say it this way. For those that are married, how many of you, when you were getting married and the person that you're getting married to told you, I'm variable? And then you said, okay, this is the best person for me. Nobody will do that, right? No, everybody wants somebody that they can predict at least somehow, right? But yes, or you went to buy a car for those who are not married, or you went to buy a car and then the dealer told you, hey, you see this car is very nice, but guess what? This car is variable. So today it will start, tomorrow it will not start. Today is going to move, tomorrow it will not move. How many people still have signed the paperwork and gotten the car home? But guess what? That's what a lot of people do with their retirement. Yeah, unfortunately. But hey, are there alternatives? Is it all bad? It's not all bad. There are alternatives, and we'll show you the alternatives tonight. An index portfolio, when the market goes up, you make money. When the market crashes, your money and your money, principal plus interest, is protected in what is called a market correction protection. So you make money, but you never lose. You have the benefit of being part of the market when during the upward potential, upward growth, but then you also have the benefit of not losing a dime of your money. And that obeys the number one rule of money. Make money, but never lose money. So what do we have? Let's take a look at your bank. Everybody has a bank account. This is an example. You see, clear example. You can see the name of the bank that I don't want to call their name. But this client, which could be one of us, put $15,000 in their account, savings account for that matter. And by the end of the year, they had less than $2 for $15,000. Now, if you don't know any alternative, this is okay, right? This is very fine. But I want you to know that there's alternative. The question I want to answer for you this evening is, what did the bank do with this money? How much did the bank make on this money? Because as you know, Banks don't print money. It's called OPM. Banks, they use other people's money. So the bank is using your money, but you need to also understand that you can also know what the bank knows and also take advantage of the information that the bank is using to grow your money for themselves. So you can also grow your money for yourself. So you're going to see, I will show you clearly an example of how the banks do this. Now, let's look at variable portfolios. In a variable portfolio, you're going to pay management fees of about 2%, most of them. And in a variable portfolio, when the market goes up, you make money. Market crashes, you lose. You're talking of your 401k, your 403b, your IRA, your mutual funds. Are there alternatives? Hang tight. You're going to see. Now, let's take a look at history, because history is a predictor of the future. You see, somebody in 1997, towards the end of the year, they had $250,000 in a variable portfolio. Now, over the course of 25 years or more, actually 27 years, let's see what that looked like. They had 250,000, and within the first 2 years, 1998, 1999, their money grew to 378,000. Yay! They're excited, right? They've made a lot of money within 2 years. What happened during the dot-com crash? Year 2000, 2001, 2002. Guess what? They lost over $160,000, and they went below what they started with, 226,000. That was their end. Now, 2003, the market bounced back, because that's what your financial advisor is going to tell you. Hey, hang tight. The market is going to bounce back. Have heart. Well, if that's all you have, guess what? You might want to think twice, right? You might want to think twice. Yes, it's conventional advice, but if I have $50 million, like those who give those advices, if I have $50 million and I put $1 million in the stock market and the market crashes, you think I'm worried? You think I have a headache? No. If I have $1 million and that's all my nest egg, and I put in the stock market and the market crashes, I'm done. You need to check my heartbeat, because I'll probably be having something else, maybe a heart attack or something, right? So, are there alternatives? Hang tight. Now the market bounced back, obviously, and they made some good money. They went back to 378. But by 2008, we had the real estate crash. You can see for yourself. Whew, it was painful. 338% gone in 1 year. So if you had $1 million, you lost 380,000 just like that. Of course, the market bounced back, right? Who remembers 2008? Yeah, when President Obama was in office, right? They bailed them out. So the market bounced back, and then a little crash, bounce back, a little crash, bounce back, a huge crash 2022, 4 years ago. This person had $1.2 million in their account, and in 1 year they lost $200,000. This is painful. And this is their retirement. This is what they are banking on to make sure that they retire comfortably. Has somebody educated them that there are alternatives? Maybe, maybe not. But this is 2025. 2025, they had good years. Now the market is going to correct itself often. So this is 2026. Brace for the storm. We want you to know that there are alternatives and not just depend on one size fits all solution, because it doesn't work that way. So let's take a look at the index. For the index, what the index has is it has benefits attached to it. 64 to be precise. It's just good for me to know that there are alternatives, and I think you feel the same. With index, let me give you two of the benefits. You have a bonus for rolling over your money. Now, not all money qualifies, right? So the money needs to qualify. But if your money qualifies, you roll it over, can have 10 to 30% bonus. And for you to know that your money qualifies, sit down with the person who invited you tonight. They are going to do a financial needs analysis for you and help you to know if your money qualifies or not. They'll do a right bridge. Those are technical languages, and help you to know if your money qualifies or not. If your money qualifies, I'll be excited, right? That's what we do. We protect your hard work. Another benefit is avoid probate. Now I'll talk about probate. Hang tight. Probably you have not heard of probate. But if you're on this call and you don't know what account you have that will avoid probate, hang tight. So what are banks doing? What are the elite doing? They are compounding, they are indexing their money. If you read the book, The Family Bank Strategy, it's very clear. They compound and they index their money. Now, at the beginning of this call, I said, how can you make your money work for you? Are you ready? Compound interest is the A1 of the world. If you understand it, you earn it. If you don't, you pay for it. So let's say you have 100,000 and you put that 100,000 in the bank. Bank takes your 100,000 and puts it where? In a compound interest account. In a simple interest, you earn interest on your principal only every single year. And the bank gives you a simple interest of 0.1% average checking account. But the bank is going to earn 10% compound interest. Go figure. Now, year one, you make $100 out of your 100,000 and the bank makes $10,000 out of your 100,000. What about year 10? By year 10, you've made $1,000. The bank has made 259,000 or 159,000 from your 100,000. It gets even worse, right? What about year 30? Now, year 40. In year 40, you go to the bank to withdraw your money. It's retirement time. The bank gives you $4,000. You know what else they give you? You see them at the bank, they give you a soccer to go home. I don't know if you noticed that at the bank, but yeah, almost every bank has a soccer. It's sitting on the counter, so you can just pick it, right? But the bank went home with 4.4 million of your own money. That's what we're talking about. This is how you can make your money work for you. What else did the bank do apart from letting that money sit there? The bank did nothing. They just had the information and they took advantage of it. No, information is not power. It's information that is applied that is powerful. Yes, it's information that is applied. So, if you have your own money, do you want to earn simple interest or compound interest? It's a no-brainer. Compound interest. Do you know where to go? That is why you're on the call. So talk to the person who invited you. They will show you how to grow your own money by compound interest, how to make your money work for you by compound interest. This is the way you can beat interest because you've been paying for interest. In the mortgage, you're paying for compound interest. Credit card, you're paying for compound interest. But if you set up a compound interest account, you will also be earning interest. And interest for that matter, compound interest to be precise. So I hope you've understood. I've answered the first concern which I raised at the beginning. Your highest expense is going to be interest. So what are you doing about it? There you go. Don't let tonight go by without talking to the person who invited you. Now let's talk about something else. Taxes. These are tax codes for the middle class. I'm sure you are familiar with this. One thing you note about this is that they are variable. These are tax codes for the elites. Do you realize that they are indexed? Yeah. And they come in a special way. They are not hidden from you, but you have to know them. Somebody has to educate you. So let's test your knowledge. If I were to say, let's set up a tax-free account, or you thought of a tax-free account, what will you think of? You know what most people think of? It's a Roth. Now, how much can you put in a Roth a year? $7,500 if you're a couple. That's it. So do the elites also use a Roth? Well, let's see. They use what is called a 7702. It's an index universal life insurance policy. The IRS code is 7702. It comes in the form of life insurance. Now, what you should understand is the Roth and the municipal bond is limited. The 7702, you can put 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, depending on what you qualify for. It's different. The rules are different. And that's what the elite, they love. So I'm showing you how you can do it. You can gradually get into a tax-free bracket. So circle back with the person who invited you. What was your tax situation like last year? I sat down with a business owner and I showed them how they could save on their taxes. And they were still kind of not convinced. And they went and sat down with their CPA and they paid $36,000 in taxes. Guess what? They called me to set them up. You don't need to wait 1 year and still struggle with taxes. Sit down with the person who invited you, and they're going to help you with the next steps. So let's talk about planning for our kids. Most people, when you go to the bank, they're going to tell, let's do a 529. A 529 has limitations. You can only use it for college. You can only access it when the child is 18. You can only use it for the same state without penalties. But what do the elite do? The elite do a 7702 for their child. We call it a $1 million baby account. Now the 529 is variable and the $1 million baby account is indexed and gives you compound interest, uninterrupted compound interest. You can have access to it anytime. You can use it anywhere for anything. That's freedom. So if you have not yet understood how this works, circle back with the person who invited you. They are going to help you with the next steps. Now let's talk about probate. It's not how much money you make, it's how much money you keep and for how many generations you keep it for. You see, there are two reasons why we have GoFundMe in our community. Number one, somebody just died. Number two, somebody fell sick and we cannot, and they can no longer work. So let's take a look at those two reasons real quick. GoFundMe is real. It's real. But this is not the solution to the dilemma of the middle class financial struggles. So let's see. When somebody dies in the United States, guess what happens? Their checking account is frozen, their savings account is frozen, their certificate deposit is frozen, their 401k, 403b is frozen, their IRA depends on the state, their Roth is frozen, their stocks and Bitcoin are frozen. Why is it frozen? To settle their estate. You see that word estate? That's a big deal. Their estate are their bills when they are dead. And their estate is managed by a court called probate court. Probate court is a court that manages your assets when you are no longer here. Now, somebody may say, oh, I don't have an estate. Well, nothing can be further from the truth. Do you have a credit card? When you die, that becomes your estate. Yeah, do you have utility? Do you have a phone bill? When you die, that becomes your estate. Have you paid your tax for 2026 yet? Not 2025, 2026. If you happen to pass away today, that tax is due, it becomes your estate. So no, everybody has an estate. Now you have to figure out how to do it, how to set yourself up to avoid your assets going through the probate. And this is why we have GoFundMe, because a lot of people are not aware of this. They just live their life, working hard, clocking in and clocking in out, traveling and trying to make those memories. But they forget the most important thing, protecting what they have worked hard for. And this estate, this probate situation freezes their assets, and they don't have the family doesn't have access to it anymore when they are no longer here. So what would the family do? The family have to go do a GoFundMe to be able to meet up with financial responsibilities. If you're on the call and you do not have an account that bypasses probate, circle back with the person who invited you. They're going to educate you on the next steps. Very important. You see, the accounts that will bypass probate are not many. There are very few. And so we have annuities, life insurance, those who bypass probate 100%, bonds and college funds do not bypass probate. And you might be wondering, is this the reason why I saw a hardworking family? I know them. They have a good house. Everything is going on well. But then something happens and they lose everything. They lose everything. The family is now begging on GoFundMe or on committee of friends to be able to meet up with the family expenses. Probate will take years. for it to be settled. And then whatever is left is given to the family. I come from a part of the world where if you owe somebody and you die, it's bad debt. But that's not the same in the United States or in Canada. There's no bad debt. It has to be paid. And the debt has to be paid first before the family. You see, one of our sisters, a nurse, attended our presentation and paid attention and sat down with the person that invited them right after the meeting and set up a $1.5 million life insurance policy. She works night shift. Some months after setting up this account, she was coming back from work, got involved in a tragic car accident with a semi-truck and died on the spot. No fault of hers. The family, devastated, they filed a death claim for a life insurance policy, as you can see. And Trans-America Life Insurance Company issued a check of $1,618,000. The family paid off their mortgage, set up money aside for the kids to go to college, celebrated her life. There was no GoFundMe or committee of friends for this family. Question for you. Did she die because she got life insurance? I don't think so. She would have died anyway. Those who have life insurance and those who don't have life insurance, everybody will die. So it's important for you to have protection in place. Having life insurance is the foundation of building wealth. If you don't have life insurance, you've not yet started the journey of building wealth. That's the first thing you do. Now we're going to educate you on the different types of life insurance, but it's important for you to know exactly what to do. As we speak, the husband is still going through probate court because her 401k, her checking account, and savings account have all been frozen. The family doesn't have access to it. This is why we educate our community, because my people perish for lack of knowledge. It's not that we don't work hard. It's not that we're not educated. It's not that you don't work hard. It's not that you're not educated. It's because you have not applied the principles of building wealth. This gives you peace of mind. You can't believe what that means to you and your life. Having peace of mind that no matter what happens, your family is never going to go back to where they've been before. How many years would it have taken for our sister, to work as a nurse and save up $1.6 million? That's why life insurance is called instant estate. Life insurance is the last thing people want to talk about, but it's the first thing people check for when a loved one dies. I'm sure you've had that question asked. When somebody passes away, did they have life insurance? Did they have life insurance? Somebody's asking, did they have life insurance? Did they have life insurance? And the person asking that they didn't have, whether they had life insurance, doesn't even have life insurance. How does that work? If you're on the call, I want to challenge you. One of the ways that you can be smart about building wealth is having life insurance. The right type. What you can afford. You don't have to break the bank. No, you just understand the value. So the last 5 years, Legacy Star has helped 80,000 families. This is huge. This is a movement. I want you to become part of the movement. If you don't have life insurance, you are no longer maybe you are no longer the normal scenario. You're actually now the abnormal scenario. Families are getting educated and protecting their hard work. Don't be left out. Yes, we've created $38 billion of wealth. It's more than that, but this is an estimation. This is huge. This is what we mean by building wealth. My job is to ask you about life insurance. Please don't make it my job to tell your family you didn't have any. So I'm talking to the parents on the call. I'm talking to the husbands, the wives on the call. I'm talking to the hustlers on the call. Do you have life insurance? I'm talking to the students, to the breadwinners. I'm talking to that hardworking father, mother, brother, sister. Do you have life insurance? Do not procrastinate any longer. Now, let's talk about the number one cause of poverty. You see, critical and chronic illness are our enemies. And according to the CDC, these are the statistics. So, question for you. How many days for could you survive if you start working today? Do you have income protection? Income protection comes in the form of life insurance with living benefits. So life insurance is not about dying, because when people hear life insurance, the first thing that comes to their mind is, I don't want to die. No, nobody wants you to die, brother, sister. Life insurance with living benefits is very important when it comes to building wealth, because as you will find out, if you don't have life insurance and a major life event happens to you, like a heart attack, stroke, cancer, everything that you've worked hard for is gone. Do you have life insurance with living benefits? You see, the couple on my screen, they are both working to take care of their family. They are meeting the financial responsibilities of their family. They are doing both amazing. They're doing great. They can keep up. They can do 2 jobs. They can switch and make things happen. But what if one falls sick and they can no longer work? The other one has a choice now. Either to get 3 jobs to be able to meet up with the financial expenses, or to stay beside their spouse and give them emotional support for their quick recovery. What would be your scenario if something like this were to happen? God forbid. Yes, but it can still happen. Even the Pope gets heart attack. So that's why having life insurance with living benefits is important. We have our sister Grace. She's an RN nurse from Ghana, living in California. She attended our presentation, listened to it carefully, and decided to take action right away. She got a $1 million life insurance policy. And 2 years later, she just went for regular checkup with her primary care, and had the bad news, the news she dreaded, the news that nobody would have ever imagined. She got diagnosed with colon cancer stage 3. That's devastating. She filed a claim to Trans-America Life Insurance Company. As you can see on my screen, she received a check of $947,000. What account do you have that can replace your income if you fall sick and you cannot work? She had life insurance with living benefit, and it was on time. It was there for her when she needed it. Life insurance is not about dying. She used the money to pay off her house, pay off her cars. She's alive, and she's asking us to pray for her. If you're a person of faith, please pray for our sister Grace for speedy recovery. But she's not worried about her bills. She's not worried about her mortgage. She's not worried about her job. She's not worried about none of that. She has one concern: her health. And that's where we want her to be. If this was you, would that be your story? Or we'll have to do a GoFundMe, or have to do a committee of friends to be able to rescue the situation. What will become of your kids? What will become of your mortgage? Failure to plan is actually planning to fail. My job is to ask you about life insurance. Please don't make it my job to tell your family, to tell your wife, to tell your husband that you did not have any, that you attended a presentation like this and then did nothing. If you think education is expensive, wait until you see how much ignorance costs. This is a nurse practitioner from Cameroon. She attended a presentation like this, listened carefully to everything, circled back with the person that invited her and said, I have a project back in Cameroon. I'm building a house for my grandmother. I cannot do this now. Get back to me in 6 months. 6 months later, she was the one that reached out and said, can you set me up for that life insurance? The agent submitted the application. Within 24 hours, it was declined. Why? Too late. She now had a pre-existing condition, end-stage renal disease, on dialysis. She can no longer be approved. You see, your health can change in a flash, and that will be end of story for you. Her friends came together and did a GoFundMe. They ended up with $1,132. How can you explain this? That a nurse practitioner who has worked for over 17 years, making over $200,000, falls sick and loses everything. And then the nurse who has worked for about 15 years gets sick and saves all her hard work. Grace. The choice is yours. Will you be like the nurse practitioner from Cameroon, or will you be like the registered nurse from Ghana? The choice is yours. People decline insurance because they're healthy and young. Insurance decline people because they are sick and old. GoFundMe should not be your solution. It doesn't have to be. After today, it doesn't have to be. If you think education is expensive, we don't see how much ignorance costs. Life insurance is not just about dying. We went inside our life insurance and took out $28,000 and used it for church projects. You don't have to die to access the money in your life insurance. You see, the Internal Revenue Code and the tax laws are there. There are different tax codes. And these tax codes, they provide different coverage. Internal Revenue Code Section 101A is for tax-free. Section 101J is key person. Section 72E is how your money can grow tax-free. Section 7702 is how you can access your money tax-free. These are all technical terms. But yes, somebody might say, I have insurance at my job. Yes. How many times have you changed jobs? Did you leave your job with the life insurance? No. So why would you say that? Well, term life insurance is good, it's temporary, but you're betting on that. But something is better than nothing. You might want to start from there if you can afford. If your finances are tight, you might want to start with term. But guess what? It's like renting a house. Do you want to buy a house or you want to rent? The choice is yours. Whole life is permanent, goes up to age 100. Universal life is the real deal. This is the life insurance that gives you uninterrupted compound interest. This is the life insurance that you pay yourself, kind of paying yourself. So, these are the companies that we work with. We give you the power of choice. Pacific Life, Prudential, Transamerica. Nationwide is on your side. You heard that jingle? Yeah, I had to clear my throat before I sing because I wanted to make sure that it comes out clear to you so you remember the jingle. And these are the companies that we work with in Canada. You have Ivari, you have Ivesco, you have RBC Insurance. We do business in the United States and in Canada. What is the best time to apply? To protect your children, to protect your spouse, to protect yourself? That was yesterday. The waiting game is a losing game. Most people say, I'll think about it, I'll get back to. Those are just excuses. I'll do my own research. Those are just excuses. They are going to do a search, not a research. Well, which is more important? Putting insurance on your car, putting insurance on your home, or getting a life insurance policy? Why not both? But one supersedes the others. If you have insurance on your car and you have an accident and you can't walk, can that insurance on your car give you income? Mostly not. It will replace your car and that's it. But if you have life insurance, guess what? It covers everything else. You insure the life that produces all the results that you see. That's what's valuable. Yeah, the waiting game is the losing game. You can be declined, just like our sister. Your health can change. Yeah, you is going to be lower today than tomorrow. Your insurance is going to be less expensive today than tomorrow. The longer you wait, the more expensive it becomes. You can get a driving violation. Yes, and you are declined because of driving violation. You can get a criminal record, residency status. These are reasons that you can be declined. It's not for everybody. Now, for those who say, I want to do my own research, when you want to hide information from the public, put it in a book. Get this book, Money Worth Life Insurance. It's going to help you clear all the misconception and miseducation from social media. If you're getting your advice from social media about building wealth, something that important, I want you to think again. How the world can use life insurance as a tax-free personal bank to supercharge their savings. That's the book with facts, not theories, not a hearsay, real facts. This is what banks do. You want to see where your bank is putting your money? Let me show you. Bank of America, I've been their customer. Until I found out where they put my money, I'm also going to do the same. 19,607,000,000 in life insurance. This was 2013 when this book was published. Wells Fargo, Chase Bank, US Bank, your bank has life insurance, whatever your bank is. Why are these banks having life insurance? They're in the business of money. See, these are companies that own life insurance. General Electric, Procter & Gamble, AT&T, Nestle, Prudential Insurance, Walt Disney, Panera Bread, Starbucks. Come on. What are these companies doing with life insurance? Is there something that you don't know? If you're a business owner on the call or you know a business owner, do they have life insurance? There's a secret that business owners, they need to know. Life insurance is not just about protecting yourself. It's also about building wealth. And so if you are a business owner, circle back with the person who invited you. They will help you, set you up. You see, as a business owner, you want to make sure you shield your business from bankruptcy. You want to make sure that you grow your money tax-free. You want to make sure you shield your business from judgments and lawsuits. The same thing with banks. If it's good for the banks, if it's good for the business owner, don't you think it's also good for you? These are books. This is real research. And if you want to do more research, hey, here are books. We are professionals helping you to do the right thing when it comes to your finances. After this education, some of you are going to make decisions. And guess what? Some people are going to go to social media to go and get confused from social media. TikTok. Like, nobody has the right to cancel your policy. I don't know how many people, when they were getting married, they went to social media and Googled to find out. It's a very important decision. You can't take it lightly. So sit down with a professional. Get your questions answered. We respect your privacy and we work with you professionally and help you so that you get the best. We are not unscrupulous trying to maybe take advantage. No, we are here. Maybe the person who invited you even know their house, and some people are still thinking in their head that it's going to scam you. I want you to take this information seriously. Social media is not the place you get information, it's the place you get misled. If you want to get information, read books and listen to professionals. So thank you so much for paying attention to the first and second part of our presentation tonight. We are going to be bringing on our first keynote speaker. He is going to share the information with us, share with us his story. And we I'm sure you're going to be really, really inspired from his story. He's not here to just motivate you. He's not here to motivate you. He's here to share with you his experience. So, let me look for our keynote speaker real quick. If you can put up your hand so I can bring you to the spotlight, give you co-host. Somebody? Keynote speaker, Samson Agwe Yahweh. Samson Agwe Yahweh is going to be our first keynote speaker from tonight. Hello, Samson. If you can put up your hand so I can give you the powers. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, Samson. He's going to tell us about himself. He's an engineer, and he's a great leader in our community. He's helping our community shape the narrative. Thank you, Samson Agwe Yahweh. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule. We know how important your time is. We appreciate you for being on tonight to share with us your story. And we want you to just take it over. You have the capability to share your screen. Take it over. We're all ears. Thank you, brother.
Okay, hello. Wow. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, champion, to be here this night. I really appreciate you guys' time, and I do not take it for granted. So if you allow me, I want to share my screen right here. Give me a second, please. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. So I don't know if you guys see my screen.
Not yet. It's
So how
coming.
about now?
It's coming.
Okay.
I can't see it yet, but I know it's. Try to click again.
Okay, let me do that again. So I shared it already. I don't know what to go on.
No, stop sharing and share again.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you can.
How about now?
Yeah, double click on it. Just open. Okay, you can now. We can see your screen. You can now go to slideshow and from beginning.
Okay.
Do you see slideshow? Click on slideshow, then from beginning. On the second row where you see file, slideshow from beginning. Okay, yeah, you can click from there. That's fine too.
Just hit play. Hit play.
So I don't know why. Oh, okay. It's okay right now. So.
Great.
Oh, yeah. So.
Good to go.
Thank you so much. Hello again, everyone. Hello, champion. I'm really glad to be here this night. And one thing that I want to say before beginning, start everything is this one. maybe if you expect me to speak like a great English, that won't be maybe my case. But this night, I'm sure that I will share with you my little story. Okay, so my name is Samson Befran Agbeyakwe, as you can see it on my screen. And I come from this great country of that we call it like a Benin. And I'm a simple mathematics teacher in high school. And also I have like a master degree in the telecommunication network. That was like what I was doing before came in America by 2018. So I came here like a lot of people like you guys. I came here looking for more than a destination. I came here looking for a great dream. But then my first job shocked me. And what was that? This job named Cargill Meat Solution, and many people maybe right here know about this job. This company kill more than 500 beef a day, you know, and the job was not easy. For those who work at Cargill, know exactly what I was talking about. It was not easy. I see many people in this company cutting their fingers, and the machine was never stopping. Why? Because of right here, time is money. That is what people say. Time is money. So they don't have time to stop the machine. Even if like you have some injuries, the machine like continue to work again and again. So that was my reality. I'm telling you. And every day that I supposed to wake up or to go to work, I was like scaring. I get like these I was scaring because what? I don't know exactly what could happen at the work because a lot of things happen at this place. I'm telling you, a lot of things happen at this place. Every day, people fall down and they bring them to the hospital every time. And one day I was asking myself, so what is this America that people was telling us when we was in Africa? They was telling us that in America they have a lot of opportunity, but then I don't see those opportunity right here. I don't know why. I don't know what happened exactly. And I was telling to one of my elders, so I can leave Egypt to live to still live in Egypt again. If God bring me from Egypt, it's for a purpose, it's for a goal, it is for what? It's for like a changement. But I don't see this changement. So these elders were telling me, Samson, welcome to America. This is America, and that is how we work right here. So I told him, I can live that, I can live that like that, because God has for me like a different thing. So I can continue to work fearing. I can live my life in like in slavery. Something have to change. So then one day, so here is me at Cargill carrying like a meat. You see. So in this place, what happened is what we work for we work like for a money. We work even if we are not happy. We work, and another thing is we have every time some people behind us and give us like some orders. Sometimes they are rude. Sometimes they are not like they don't respect our person. And then I was telling myself, I can continue to live like this because God have something different from me. God give me this opportunity to come here, not to be slave. I don't say that a job is a slavery, but if you are comfortable to be in your job, that's okay. But me, I was not like comfortable with this job. So I was complaining myself. I was complaining myself like in front of my God. I was telling him that I have a purpose. You give me something bigger than this. I can't continue to live something like this. In this area at Cargill, somebody else control our time. They control our time. You sometimes they force you to come to do overtime because they have the objective, the goals, and you have to come. If you don't do that, they will fire you. That was this reality that I was like living. So there is no freedom over there. I'm telling you. And another thing is what there is no there is no security, safety over there because you can go over there one day and come back home with your finger cut out. That was this like a nightmare that I was living before. And then somebody one day, because I was complaining myself, one day they talked to me about like Uber, DoorDash, Amazon Flex, Spark Driver, a Lyft, Roadie, all of those things that you guys know. And what I do is what I download all of those apps and I started doing Uber, DoorDash, all of those things. Here is me right here doing Uber. Even if I'm tired from work from Cargill, I still working Uber. Why? Because I was searching for freedom. And for me, or for people, Uber, DoorDash, all of those things was what was free, the way to be free, like financial free. So I get myself into that. I do all of those things that you guys can see. Till one day, one of those apps calling Lyft, they interrupt my account, and this Lyft was giving me a lot of money at this time, but I don't have time. I can work like 18 hours a day. When we enter in weekend, I can do like a Lyft, Uber, all the weekend. And then one day they cut out this app from me. And then I realized that right here was not the freedom. So I was continue to do what to make my search. Till here is me doing DoorDash. Let me tell you this. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. And that was my reality. I'm telling you. Even if I'm tired, I have to work because from back to home, I'm the elder of the family, and I have to provide some money to my family. So I have to work hard. That was my reality. But Warren Buffett to say what? If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. And that's right. That's right. And that was this thing that I was searching. Till one day, I have a friend of mine. Her name is Stephanie. We come from the same country. She called me and she says, Samson, you know, every time you complain about the job that you are doing, I have something special for you. So let me introduce you to Mr. Wilson Ajete. Mr. Wilson Ajete, right here, is today my EMD. So Mr. Wilson a été present to me like the account that they present to you this evening. And what I do is what? I take my decision. I protect myself because I saw a lot of things happen in my community. So when they present these opportunities to me, so I chose to do what? To take a $1 million of what? Of coverage. So here's my policy with Trans America. You can see that right here. Here's my name. I took these coverage since like December 27, 2022. And I'm so grateful for this lady who introduced to me to Mr. Wilson, who present me this wonderful opportunity. So what that means? So here is my account. Here is all the benefit that this account have. He told me that with this account, I have something that they call compound interest. So that's true that I put the money in this account, but this money is growing for me, for my future. And it's not if it's not just this. These account give me something that they call what? They call long-term care rider. So I have all of those things. Another thing she said that the money that they call like a death benefit is tax free. It's tax free. And he said that this account, if the doctor ever told me that I have less than 12 months to live, what will happen? They will give me all the $1 million. So I was saying, wow, that's amazing. So it's not the end. He told me also that if I have a critical illness, such as like cancer, stroke, all of those things, the company, right here, this company is a Trans America. So they will give me how much? They will give me up to 90% of those $1 million. And I was, wow. So there is something in this country like this. So he told me, yes, there is something like this right here. And it's not the end. So I can use this account as my retirement account. So instead of have like a 401k, I can have this one as what? As a retirement account. I was like let's say it was like wow. So that's why I decided to take this account. And I don't stop by this account because they told me that before you have to take this account, they will verify some information about you. They will see if you are like you are healthy, if you are like you don't, if you have like some disease, they will decline you. So you know, I was telling my wife and I that that we have to take like some additional coverage because we never know. Everything can happen one day. So $1 million account was not enough. So then in 2025, I took 500 something of another coverage, and then I took another 25K coverage. I know that is not enough, but by the time coming, I will take I will take more because this account has more than 62 benefits. I'm telling you guys. So, you know, Mr. Winston told me after that, Sam, you know, this business can give you a geography and financial freedom if you want. And I say, what? Are you sure for what you are saying? Because that is what I was looking for. That's why I was working at a Cargill. I was cutting the meat over there. That's what I was looking for. That's why I was working with like a DoorDash, Uber, we were all of those things. And he said, well, if you want, this business can help you do a lot of things. So I signed up. He presented me the opportunity, and then I signed up for that. He gave me some the cost. And another thing that I was facing about that it was what was the language. I was telling him that this opportunity is not for me. Why? Because I have a barrier for language. I come from like a francophone a country, so I can't speak English like you guys. So this business is not me. Then he said something that can exchange everything in my mind. What was this thing? He said, you don't need to be great to start, Sam. You don't have to be like a doctor. You don't have to have like a greater things before starting this business. I know a lot of people in this business who can speak of English, but they are making over $10 million. They are making over $5 million. So you can do it as well. And he finished saying, but you have to start to be water to be greater. And I say, if you can help me, so I will do it. Then we started do it everything. So I want to tell somebody right here. So whether you speak English or not, you can do this business. Don't let the language barrier be your limitation. You can do this business if you want it. You know, everything is possible if you have the willing. God give us like a lot of potentiality. And if you have some willing, we can do a great things. That was this message that Mr. Wilson gave to me at this time. And I'm really grateful about Mr. Wilson for everything that he invested in my life. Another thing that he helped me to do is what? He told me that, you know, Sam, sometimes the zip code can be your barrier to progress in your life. You know, since I moved from Benin to Colorado right here, I was living in a little city that they call Greeley, and over there we have a lot of Beninese people over there. I can say more than 1,000 Beninese. So we were in America, but in Benin, we can speak French, we can speak French, and we all were like in a Cargill. We work in Cargill. So my EMD told me that you have to live, or you have to live from where you are sometime to do what, to progress. And that's what I did, because he told me that if you want to succeed in this business, you have to be what, coachable. You have to be humble. So I want to tell somebody that if you want to be greater in this business, you have to trust your mentor. You have to trust who your leader. Right here is about what? Copy and paste. So if you do exactly what they are saying you to do, you will succeed for sure in this business. I'm telling you. Because there is nothing for you to do what? To invent right here. They have already everything done it. You have just to do what? To follow the way. And then you will succeed. So you have to do what? To start where you are right now. Whether you speak English or not, you have to start where you are right now. You have to use what you have. And if you practice, you will become what? Better. So this is my first convention in this business. And when I saw our mentor, our great mentor, Mr. Daniel Fombo, I told Mr. Wilson that I have to take a picture with this man, because if you work with 5 people, with 5 wealthy people, you will be for sure the next 6th. So that was my first convention. And when I came from this convention, I was fired up. So Mr. Wilson helped me to get what? To get my license in August 2024. And that was the beginning of everything, I'm telling you guys. And right here, to be honest with you guys, he never left me behind. Sometimes Mr. Wilson will call you and he will be on the Zoom at 5 a.m., sometimes at 4 a.m. Sometimes I slept over and then I forgot the meeting, but Mr. Wilson was there every time. He never gave up on me. And I want to thank also Mrs. Stephanie, because without her, I could never meet Mr. Wilson. She is on my upline. Another wonderful leader that I want to thank right here is who is Mrs. Claudine Blaise. Sometimes she called me to encourage me. Sometimes her husband called me because we used to speak the same language with her husband. He told me that, Sam, you can do it. You can do it. And I want to also thank Mr. Francis for all investment that he put on me. May God bless every of you guys. And I want to thank you again, Mr. Daniel Fombo, for everything that he has done in for us. So, trusting Mr. Wilson, I started see some result, one after another. The first one was like the cash flow. The second one was what? Family was calling me and they was thanking me because they was like happy to have this account. Many people right here in this country didn't know about this account. That's why we Asians, we have to do what? We don't have to leave family behind. We have to do what? We have to tell this or teach this account for everyone right here in America. Do you know that things is what? Another result was like my SMD promotion by January 2026. And another wonderful things was water was Bahamas. If I was like in Cargill, if I was cutting a meat over there, I could never experience all of those things. So that was like my promotion to senior marketing director. Here is my beautiful wife and I. And another thing was water, was the cash flow. It's not a great thing right now, but I know that the best is coming. Because I know one thing, with God, we can make a great thing. So here is like my first year. I never did such a money when I was like in Cargill, when I was doing Uber. Another thing that I want to tell you guys was what? In February, I was in Benin. My wife and I was in Benin. And look at these things. I don't know. If I was in Cargill, I can bring Cargill in Benin over there, working in Cargill. But with this business, what is amazing is what? wherever you are, you can still doing this business. You just need to have a network and water and your computer, and then we work and you will make money. That was this business or these things that I was searching for. So God made me, give me the way to find it. In March, same things. I was in Benin. April, I was in Benin too. And then I had all of those things. With a job, you can't have those things. But with this company, with this business, you can have something like this. Okay, that was like a great moment that I ever have in all my entire life. I'm telling you guys, that was amazing. That was my first time. If I was like in Cargill, I couldn't be right here. I could be right here with the millionaire people. I could be right here. That was the greatest cruiser on the world, the first great cruiser on the world. I was here with my beautiful wife. So all of those things because of WFG. So you can see me with our mentor Daniel Fambo. That was in the cruise, and I had this privilege to take this picture with this millionaire. You see, right here, and my wife we was with our mentor Daniel Fambo. And like I told you, if this evening you want to you want to make yourself great, you have to work with wealthy people because they have a different mindset. I'm telling you. So if you work with 5 wealthy people, you will be the next. I'm telling you. So right here you can see another millionaire. You can see my mentor Francis. So right here you can see another millionaire. Our mentor Lionel, and this is me and my beautiful wife. And right here you can see our grandma Claudine. So we were together in this big and beautiful cruise. So all of those things was Bahamas. That was amazing, by the way. So why WFG? So with your work, you have just what they call what fixed income. Your income is fixed. But with WFG, you can do whatever you want. I remember in December, I was telling Mr. Wilson that I need money, and he told me this: in this business, if you need like $100,000 in 1 week, you can have it, and that is true. In this business is like that. But with the job, you can't do such a thing, sir. They will limit you. They will limit you. Over there, your time is straight to pay. Right here, you have your time. You have your time. You can wake up at any time to go to work. You don't have some pressure right here. Nobody is like behind you. You are not a slave right here. That is what WFG give us. So you can see right here, you can have a greater control over your schedule. Like I told you, nobody will give you, it will tell you when you will be with your family or not. You have your time by yourself. Sometimes you are with your wife, with your family, passing the great time, and then the work will call you to come to work. And if you do that, if you don't do that, they will do what? They will fire you. Right here is not like that. You can travel and still making money. That is our business right here. So if you are here looking for a better life, I'm telling you, you can try these things. I try it and it worked. It's true that I'm not it's not the end for what I was looking for, but I know that with the time, I will do the great things. So if you are looking for something like this, you are on this great place. So this business can give you a financial freedom, but a job cannot give you a financial freedom. No, because you are limited over there. This business can give you a geographic freedom. You will be in you will be in the great place with your family anytime and still making money. I remember one of my mentor, Madame Claudine. When we was there. She was making like it was more than $40,000 at this day. You know, and I say, wow, this is amazing. So she told me that right here, if you want, whatever you want, you can get it. So, champion, you are at the great place this night. I'm telling you. So, my why is what? No more GoFundMe in my community. No more GoFundMe in my community. So, why I choose to do this business is what? I have a close friend of mine. Many people know this story in my community. We was working at the same place, and he had a great dreams. He was a hope of his family. He was the one who provided to his family needed. But one day, suddenly, he passed away. He was very sad in our community. And the problem, the main problem was what? He didn't have a life insurance. Nobody taught us about these things. So what happened? They launched a GoFundMe before bring back his body back to Africa. We make a weeks without have all of those money. That was very sad. This guy was a great guy. He was so kind with everybody. But because that he didn't know about this information, after he passed away, we have to do what to make a GoFundMe. And unfortunately, we didn't get what we are looking for. Another thing, another why who pushed me to do this business is what? I have another friend from Fort Morgan. Fort Morgan is near to Greeley, where I used to live. He was sick, and what happened? He was sick of a chronic or critical illness, something like this. The disease was was weird, but without life insurance, he couldn't get any protection. He couldn't get any financial feedback. So they launched again water, a GoFundMe. That is the second time that I heard about water, a GoFundMe. And we had helped him like the first month, second month, third month. But you know, everybody have his own problem in this country. We have bill to pay. We have food to put on the table of our family. So after 3 months, nobody care anymore about him. So we were like, we have some money from him to bring him back to Africa. You know, that's why I decided to do what? To take this mission personally. I decided to do what? To educate my community. Because people does know about this information. I'm telling you, they don't know about this information. That's why champion. You have to what? To educate people. You have to tell everyone about this account. This account is a miracle account. Many people think that they don't need about this account, but when they have some problem, then they realize that they need about this account. So we have to do what? To work to end water, the GoFundMe in our community. That is very important. So that is my mission. So I don't work by myself. I work with people right here. When you join this business, you don't work by yourself. We work with people, and together, hand to hand, we will get what we call success. So that's why somebody said, successful people don't reach their goals alone. If you want to get the great things in this life, you have to work together with people. And like this, we get a greater result. So I work with amazing people around me. I have amazing team. And I want to thank Mr. Laurent Amusu, if he's here in this call tonight. I want to thank Lucas Tomadina. They are a great champion in my team. I want to thank Madame Janet. I want to thank Maurice Hunjo. I want to thank Zisu Jigo Jaffe, Nao Kato, Kayode Abinti, Mathieu Adekambi, Bena. There are a lot of people in my team, and they all are amazing. And together we work to do what? To take out a GoFundMe from our community. And I know that no family will left behind, because together we will fight so that no family is left behind. So this is one of my purpose, my goals. So is to help as many family as possible get to right protection, because there are several protection. So you have to tell your people the right one that you have. So this is my goals. My goal is to help many people to get the right protection. That is very important. So my goal is to build a stronger relationship and serve my community with excellence. Continue learning and improve my knowledge and skills every day. Those all things are what are my goal. So I don't just build a business, I build a better future for sure. So my goals before 2 months is to reach what 100K of cash flow. And I know that with God, this thing will be possible. My goal before Las Vegas of next year to reach at least what 250K. And I can do all of those things if we can help, or if I can help as many family. And another goal is to raise more leaders in our community to achieve these goals, this mission. That is a mission. So thank you everyone to be here this night. And there is this guy that I love so much. He said, well, if you are poor, it is not your mistake. Why? Because you are not the one who chose to be born in your family. You are not the one who chose to be born in your country. So if you are born poor, it's not your mistake. That's okay. But if you die poor, it is your mistake. Do you know why? It is because the life gives you some opportunity like this. So if you don't take those opportunities seriously and you die poor, that is your mistake. And that won't be my case. So another guy said what? The decision you make today will determine what the story you will tell tomorrow. So you are here today and you hear about a lot of stories. Your part is what? Is to make a decision to this night. Don't procrastinate. Don't put it up for tomorrow, because we never know what could happen tomorrow. So if you want to write a great story, start it right now. Another thing is what? Start. I want to tell you, start. And start means small step, turn around real things. And to finish, I want to tell you that with God, everything is possible. Thank you so much, everyone, to be here. I thank you, Mr. Daniel Fombo, for everything that you have done for AA to us. May God bless you and your family. Thank you.
Thank you, Samson Abba Yahweh. Thank you for your story, for sharing with us your story. And our next keynote speaker, it's coming from Cameroon. His name is John Achu. John Achu is in the healthcare, and he is going to be taking over and sharing with us his story. Thank you, Mr. John Achu. Thank you for this opportunity to hear your story. We appreciate you for the time, for your time, and we appreciate you for your impact in our community. Thank you, sir. Take it over.
Thank you so much, Pastor, and thank you for everyone on the call. If you are still on the call at this time, meaning that this mission really is in your heart. I know you probably came back from work so tired, and here you are still on the Zoom call. We started at 8 p.m. This is almost 10 p.m. So thank you so very much. I'm going to make sure that I don't keep you any longer than it's supposed to be. My name is John Achu from Cameroon, like Pastor Prince just mentioned, and I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I come from Cameroon, especially from the Northwest region. And when I come here, when I was in Africa, I was a successful engineer. That means I have people that were working under me. I lived a comfortable life. And for one, I thought was, if I move into the United States, I'm going to do even better. My dream was to come here and further exactly what I have been doing in Cameroon, just to continue from there. But that wasn't the case. When I came here, the first thing when I was thinking about is the American dream. And this is exactly how the American dream looks like for me. I thought of living a beautiful life with my family and living in a good house, because we didn't have good homes back home. I thought of living that large that I could see on the internet, that I could see on TV every single time. But when I landed here, the reverse was true. I was told, if you have to make it here, you have to forget about everything that you were doing in Africa. You have to start from zero. Where did I go? I started from factory jobs. Every hour I put in, I see that my needs for more money keep rising. And so I have to put in more hours. Ends were never meeting. And so they told me, John, you know what? Here in the United States is healthcare. If you want to make it, forget about everything else and go to healthcare. Well, I have to listen. And that is the track that I took. But still at that, my family was still back home. I couldn't even help them back home. Talk less of paying my bills. They said, John, you know what? If you really want to make it, yes, you're in the healthcare, but you have to attend some sort of certification in order to make more. I listened to that. But after that, what came after that? It was more clocking in and clocking out until my family joined me. When my family joined me, the story was never different. We have to bypass each other by the door because this person is going on a shift and this one is going on a shift. One time I remember my daughter asked me, Daddy, are you never going to spend time with me? I said, sweetheart, you know what? I have to work because we have to pay the bills. If that's you on the call, we've all been there. But the question is, what are you going to do about it? You've listened to all of this wonderful presentation the pastor just poured out. He's a pastor, which means that what? He explained how, he talked to us about God. But he know that talking to you about God without any plan in place does not end at that. So if you're on the call today, my own day, just like today for you, I have a friend who just came to the United States, know nothing in the United States. He came to me and said he wanted to talk to me. And then he was accompanied by my mentor here, Mr. Charles Kwengwa. They told me that there's some information they want to share with me. I was hesitant to listen from the beginning. But when I started listening with an open mind, so are you open-minded on the call? If you're open-minded, the information that is going to be passed out today, you are going to assimilate it and make a decision. But if not, you're going to make judgment, just like we've said. You're going to go to Facebook. And you're going to listen to what? To what somebody who has not gotten the certification that the people are here giving you. Doctors, engineers, PhD holders, they have done the research and they are telling you, you leave all of that to go to where? To TikTok. But when they shared this information with me, the first thing they told me, they showed me how to make money, how to make sure that they protect that money from the market volatility, how to make the money grow, and how that I can actually protect my risks when it comes to probably critical illness or chronic illness. I couldn't think about anything else but taking action. It didn't end there. They equally showed me how generational wealth is supposed to be transferred. Oh my goodness. At this point, I could not hold myself. At that time, when they came in, I have so many things. Are you always busy? That was me. And I told them that I have just 2 minutes. But I lasted for more than 1 hour. Because the information they passed out to me was exactly what I've been looking for. What I've been passed out today to you, is that what you've been looking for? Because for me, that's what I was looking for. I was overworked, but I was underpaid. So what I have to do first was to make sure that what? I put myself and my family the protection that they need. Because if you want your money, the first thing you want to do is to make sure that you protect that which brings the money. And that is what? Yourself. And so the first speaker say what? Start small. I was broke, remember? I had nothing. So I started small. I started small what I could take. But guess what? Every one of us always doubted at the first time. But when I started seeing the result, after first year of that policy, I realized that I made more than 10.60% in the index. Mr. Prince just talked to us tonight about the index. What he was sharing with us is right here. I make 10% interest. I make 10% interest, but if I look at my other portfolios, what was I making? It makes sense for me to pay more attention to the education that was being given here. If that is you, we are together. What else did they tell me? They tell me, Mr. John, if you keep your money in a 401k where it is in a variable environment, which means that the market goes up, you make money, the market goes down, you lose money. I'm like, wow. But if you put your money in here, it becomes to give you from 10 to 30% bonus. I'm like, oh my goodness. You know what? I'm that kind of a person who also wants to put everything into test. And so I wrote that money. And this is the result. I was able to take that money out of there, tax-free, penalty-free. If this is what we are here for, looking for money, then I have got it. They say you can take money from your policy. You can take a withdrawal from your policy and use it for anything else in the world without any question asked. No taxes, no penalties, and you can take it at any time. No limitation. Oh my goodness. What did I do? I have to go for a bigger policy. I have to go for $1 million. We can buy wealth But instead of what? You can't work for what? If you are here today and you are thinking, this, I am not ready. Guess what? My plate is too full, is what I hear every single time. But the question I want to ask you on the call tonight is, when is your plate ever going to be empty? When you started single, when you started growing up, life was hard. You got married. You're with your spouse. Your responsibility keep compounding. Now children comes in. Life becomes more challenging. Now you have a mortgage. You have a car note. Before you know it, you have students going to college. What plan do you have? Your parents at one point are going to start aging out. You need to take care of them. Your health, yourself. Now you have to work less. What plan have you put for your retirement? You can start today small. You can start today with the price of a cheeseburger. Our mentors say you can start, even no matter if you can start it with the price of a cheeseburger. If you are here on the call today, today is that day for you. They share something else after they have given me all of this protection and they have given me all of the how money grows. They told me one thing. Mr. John, do you know that you can equally do what we do? I'm like, really? Yeah, you can do it. And I asked the question, how can I do that? There were two things they told me. Here, we don't want criminals. And so first, you have to make sure that you pass a background check. And then you obtain a business code of $125. And thirdly, you get a course, study it, and the state will give you a license. I'm like, oh my goodness. So everything about this is legal. The state have to give me a license. Then I can go out and help families. And this will change my life. I'm like, sign me up. Why did I actually join this? Is it all just because of what they told me? No. I thought of the fact that when I was back in Africa, I have control of my time. But here I was being controlled by somebody else. And so I have no time to spend with my family. And so I said this will be just that breakthrough that I was looking for. I thought of how I can reach out to many more families and build a business for myself. And one day, they shared this information with me and they put this picture in front of me. I'm like, oh my goodness. I have never seen any industry in the United States that pop up millionaires every now and then very easily. People are struggling to make $500, $50,000 in a year, annually. People are looking for $100,000 a year. Here we are looking at people that look like you and I, bringing out millionaires just like that. I told myself that this is the opportunity that I've been looking for. And I have to go all in because it makes more sense. And everything that he told me started lining up. When I look at my 1099 versus my W-2, it was day and night. Why? My W-2, I have to pay taxes first. At the end of the year, I have to pay taxes again on crumbs. By the way, what they're paying me in crumbs. And then I look at how much I make in WFG, I realize that I pay no taxes. I have to make sure that I tell the government how much I'm going to decide to pay for taxes after my expenses. Oh my goodness. This is not something I've ever imagined that could be my portion in the United States. I started seeing the American dream that I've always envisaged for myself. And now realize that my annual income, my monthly income can be my annual income. Everything started lining up for me. When I went to my first convention, the power of big event, I saw my mentor, Mr. Francis Kimber, speaking in front of thousands of people, both black, white, and every color. I'm like, oh my goodness. I was standing here with team member and asking myself, how come I have never heard about this kind of information ever since I've been in the United States, yet it existed. If you are here and you are hearing this for your first time, you do not want to go back without taking action today. There are so many people out there looking for our help. I saw Every time that I go on a convention, I see our mentor here lead from the beginning to the end. He is standing in front of everyone else, and he's here to give us that mentorship one-on-one. I told myself there is nothing else that I'm looking for in the United States, and he is willing and ready to give us all the education free of charge. And that was my first in-person one-on-one training. I have to meet with my mentor, Mr. Francis Kimbeck, and all of these great leaders, millionaires, giving you free mentorship, something you can never get anywhere else in the world. They told me that you can join your business with your family. Here I am with my daughter and my wife, making sure that we change families together. In my previous career, I go to work by myself. By the time I come back home, my wife is gone. We talk over the phone. My daughter is angry because we are never there for her. Today, we spend time with her and we make money and we smile to the bank. I want to say thank you to these great leaders who have decided to say what? We have to change the dynamics in our society. We are going to take this from to another level. I want to start by saying, Mr. Ring Moba, thank you so very much. This champion right here is going to be my first SMD. When he's got this information, he didn't come to him straight. I live in Fargo, in another town, and he lived in a neighboring town. A friend met her who just got this information, never know what to say, and met him and shared this information. He had to leave from Grand Forks and drive all the way to meet me in Fargo, just to get the insight of what he had. When I shared that information with him, he told me, Mr. John, a lot of people in our community are suffering. He makes sure that he insures himself and his entire family. And he told me that I'm never going to stop until everybody around me is covered. At the time he was going to school, at the time the wife was not working because the wife is at home with a baby, but yet, Mr. Daniel said something the other day on so. He said what? If you do not see value, you will give excuses. The day you're going to see value, you're going to forget about excuses. And that is what I say. I have given excuses in the past years. Every time I hear about life insurance, all I think was death. And if that was you, I think you have gotten the clear picture of what life insurance is all about tonight. I want to say thank you, Mr. Jenkins Baker, if you're on the call. Before I even finish, Mr. Ring Mobile, everything that was shared here, he makes sure that he do every one of it. And he has been going without any stop, making sure that everyone in his community get this information. Yesterday, I was with him for a spotlight, and he's organizing another spotlight. So every single day, we are out there helping farmers. Mr. Jenkins Parker, by the way, he left his job. He said, if I want to reach out to many families, then I'm going to let my job go. Same with Mr. Baker here. Same with Mr. DC here. He quit his job and he said, if I want to reach families, I have to make sure that what? I come back to the drawing board. I do exactly what I've been seeing my leaders do. And Marlene, if you're on the call, I know that the meeting was long and you dropped out. I don't know if you came back. I met her. She decided, she's a loan officer. She is the one that has been helping people buy homes. When I met her in the process of home buying, I have a conversation with her. She told me that, John, you know what? I have been helping families buy homes, but I did not know this part of making sure that I protect them in the case something happened. I have seen a lot of homes go for foreclosure. From this moment onward, that is never going to happen. So, Marlene, I want to say thank you. She have to come into business with her husband. And she has started recruiting and licensing them. Thank you so much for everything you've been doing. And power of big event. If you hear about an event, do not go alone. Because the things that you can say, you can never have the loudest microphone that you can hear it when they go on big event. And so every time I go on a convention, I can put all the pictures here and make sure that I move with big team. Because that is the only way of passing the information. I may try, no matter how I try, the picture can never be clearer than what they can see when they go on the convention. I just want to say a small story here. It's a sad one. I have one of the downline reach out to me and said, there is this family that I want you to help. Keep inviting them to the office. They never came. She tried and tried everything. This family never showed up until something else happened. A child who was very, very active got up one morning trying to go for exercise, slumped on the floor. They struggled everything, took this child to the hospital. That child was in coma. He has to be placed on oxygen. That same person who said, I got it all, now come running and asking if they can have a protection. But it was too late. The second story I'm going to talk to you about. I don't have that permission, so I'm going to say it coded. I have this family that reached out to me, put in policies, and they got approved. And then the key person who was the key person for to cover the whole family said, you know what? Can we skip for right now? When I'm ready, I'm going to come back. I don't have the money to pay for those policies. Thank God she had an angel. She had a sister of hers who said what? You know what? If you cannot pay for those policies, I'm going to pay for those policies for you. With that statement, she decided to take those coverage. 2 months after, it was a situation that could not be reversed. She was at work while the child was at home. There was a fire incident and the child passed away. Less than 20 years old, that child passed away. They called me. I had to fly to that town. I took pictures and I followed up till the burial was completed. We put in a claim and a check of 300,000 plus was given to the family. I was in a convention with her. She said, I want to see the bigger picture. And today, she's a crusader. While we were in Vegas, she went out and brought this check to me and said, thank you, Mr. John, for what you have done. I'm like, no. When I put a policy for you, I was paid. You don't have to give me money. She said, no. You left your city, came and make sure, and you were on call every single time to make sure that this money was paid. Please don't refuse this money. That was $5,000. We are in an industry where we put smiles on the faces of others, and they in turn are very happy with us. I have a very big family now, right? Why? Because of this opportunity. There is no place I'm going to go without having somebody say, hey, Mr. John, there's a bed here for you to come sleep. That's the beauty of what we do. The only opportunity where I have seen everyone wanting everybody to succeed. It doesn't matter who brings you in business, everybody wants you to succeed. Free mentorship. And so I just want to say, Mr. Tiny, thank you so very much for seeing this opportunity and not turn your back on us. You make sure that it reach every angle. Every time there is a convention, either on this side or on this side. If you are here, you've never been on a convention. If you are here and you've been going to convention by yourself, this is the time to turn the whole situation. Make sure that you are going to that convention with somebody else so you can see what is possible. And my next stop will be SMD. And EMT. And I want to make sure that I reach everyone in my community. I have to change my state right now because I believe that I have planted enough agents in the town where I am. I have to go and make sure that I take the impact to the next town. So thank you so very much for giving me this opportunity and for being on the call up to this moment. It matters a lot to me. Thank you so very much, Pastor Prince. I heal it back to you.
Thank you so much, John Achu. What a powerful and moving story. We appreciate you so much for sharing and taking us through your journey. What an inspiration for us and for our community. God bless you, my brother, and God bless you, my brother Samson from Benin, for sharing your story with us. Thank you so much, everyone, for being on the call with us this evening. We are blessed. We are honored to have you on, and we want you to circle back with the person who invited you. They are going to help you with the next steps, and we want you to take action. Information is not powerful. It's knowledge that is applied that is powerful. So go ahead, take action. If you've been on the call from the beginning until now, or you joined us later, maybe you missed a few things. So give me a few minutes. Let me just show you what do you need to do to join this movement. It's a movement that we're taking this message to our community and changing the narrative. See, it's open for everybody: lawyers, doctors, loan officers, healthcare, pastors, you name it, engineers. That's what we are here for. So real quick, this is what you missed if you joined the meeting maybe later on when we had started. Yes, on this platform, when you become a full-time, we help you to become a leader. And as a leader, you can make about $72,000 a year with 0 to 3 years experience. A leader is a senior marketing director. That's the first level of leadership in our business. And if you continue to build your business, because this is your business, yeah, you can make about $251,000 a year. And guess what? With continuous building, you get to CEO. With 8 to 10 years experience, you can make more than $500,000 a year. That's what this opportunity can offer. And what we want you to see is what it has done in our community. You see, 2024, $92 million paid out. 2025, $129 million paid out. We work with these Fortune 500 companies, many of them. I'm sure you know one or two of them or more. Pacific Life, Prudential, Transamerica, Nationwide, AIG, Mutual of Omaha. These are some of the Fortune 500 companies we work with. And these companies are in business with us, and they will be in business with you if you qualify. That's for the United States. This for Canada. Ivari, Fidelity, RBC Insurance. These companies partner with us in Canada. There are more than 100 of them, both in the United States and more than 100 of them in Canada. The page cannot feed all of them. So congratulations to these champions. Somebody by the name of Lilian Apono got paid $300,000 in 1 month. Somebody by the name Yvonne Dosenva got paid $57,000 in 1 month. That is what we're talking about. These are those that have been on the platform, building their business around 4 years or so, right? This making $45,000, $55,000, $45,000, $37,000. That's huge. These are those that have been in the company 2 to 3 years, making $23,000 or more a month. This is a month, guys. This is a platform where your annual income becomes your monthly income. You just have to be mentored. You follow the system, you get the same results. Success leaves clues. $9,000 a month, $7,000, $6,000. What would an extra $2,000 do for you and your income? An extra $2,000? Would that mean something for you? How many hours of overtime do you need to make to be able to add an additional $2,000 to your income? Well, on our platform, you can start in part-time, making $2,000 in a short time. Yes, we educate our community and show them what the wealthy are doing, what the elite are doing, so they can also do it. Yes, that's what we're talking about. This is 1,000 people. The 1,000 person is Tamara George. She made $2,000 in this particular month, just getting started. So what do you need to start? Our platform is one of the best in the industry, World Financial Group. You want to know more, go to worldfinancialgroup.com. You want to know more, go to worldfinancialgroup.com. You're going to know more on our platform. And that's where you can sign up, work with the person who invited you, do your background check. It will help you. As you start, you never know where you will never know what you don't know. There's a lot in store for you. This was 2019 and this is 2026. Everybody has an opportunity. It's a level playing field. You can become financially free faster than you ever dreamt. This is the real American dream. And we have these millionaires making $1 million or more a year. This represents families helped, lives changed, communities impacted. If they can do it, you can do it too. Whatever your profession, you're going to find somebody who is doing it big. So if they've done it, you can do it. No need to reinvent the wheel. These are our next set of millionaires. Some of them are already millionaires. And these are the next set of millionaires. Who will become the next millionaire? Is that your dream? Well, everyone wishes to be there at the beginning, but few are willing to start. Are you willing to start? You can start today. If you want to make the wrong decision, ask everyone. We get paid 9 times a month, personal, residual, leverage income. Tuesdays and Fridays. Tuesdays and Fridays. Today's Monday, tomorrow Tuesday is payday. 9 times a month. The benefits of this business is right from the beginning you get bonuses. When we talk of bonuses, we're not talking of a parking spot for the employee of the month. We're talking about $3,000 in bonus. Bonus. As a training associate or marketing director. That's huge. You can earn retirement income. You own your book of business. You can take leave of absence. You own stocks with a company that has been around for more than 150 years. Companies that are among the top multinational companies worldwide. Aegon, that's our parent company. You join in sharing profits. You can transfer your business. Can you transfer your current business to your family? You can transfer to your kids, to your family. Our kids are involved. Get your kids involved. This is something that beats everything. I'm working with children, seeing parents, seeing children grow, and it's difficult to find something that's going to make them passionate. That is something that is going to keep them passionate. But this opportunity has changed that narrative. They're so excited about it. They travel, they make new friends. Yeah. So you can build your business in the United States and in Canada. You can be in the United States and you build in Canada, and you can be in Canada and you build in the United States. Wow. That's unheard of. You work from home. Like John Achu said, you need a clear background check. It's not for everybody. You obtain a business code. It's $125 one time. They do a background check to make sure that you qualify to handle people's finances. We get background check, guys. You complete your online course. It's a one-time course. You get access. You study online. You go and write. No student loans. You get licensed by the state just like any other license. This is we're just at the beginning, just getting started. The potential is untapped, very huge untapped potential. Yeah, if you're somebody who loves sneakers, hey, we have them all here. You get to lower your taxes, and you get to travel and enjoy the American dream. Are you living the American dream or the American nightmare? What we shared with you tonight is the American dream. Circle back with the person who invited you. and they will help you with the next steps. Thank you for being with us tonight. It has been Power Talk on Legacy Star TV. Have a wonderful evening. God bless you.
We rise together, stronger every day. Hope and love will lead the way. Building future strong and kind. No family left behind. Legacy star, shining bright. Lighting hope, lighting lives. Step by step, side by side. No family left behind. Legacy star, guiding light. Building dreams, reaching high. Hand in hand, hearts aligned. No family left behind. Dreams are growing, family stand tall. When one rise up, we rise up. Hope and courage intertwined. No family left behind. Legacy, legacy star, shining yeah, shining far. Legacy, legacy star, that's who we are. Legacy, legacy star, shining yeah, shining far. Legacy, legacy star. Legacy star, shining bright, lighting hope, lighting light. Step by step, side by side, no family left behind. Legacy star, guiding light, bending down, reaching high, hand in hand, hearts aligned, no family left behind. Legacy star, leadership, the love, leadership in motion. No family left behind. Let's go. Legacy star, we lead far, we bring light to the plan. Financial freedom, now we build it hand in hand. Protect my people, protect my future, that's the mission on mine. No family left behind. We gon' rise, we gon' shine. We came for struggle, but we not stuck there. New mindset, new moves, we got love here. Teach the fam how to save, how to grow, how to stack, how to turn one check into generation, no back. We talk purpose, we talk power, we talk discipline. We don't flex for the ground, when you're vexed, then we wait. If you lost, come close, we gon' show you the way. Legacy star in the dark with the light for today. Open your eyes, see the road, see the signs. We don't break, we align, we divine with the time. One call, one step, you can change your life. Lead your people, lead your heart, make it right. Legacy star, we live far, we bring light to the plan. And as you feel, now we build it hand in hand. Protect my people, protect my future, that's the mission on mine. No family left behind, we gon' rise, we gon' shine. Protect the future, yeah, we cover the base. so the kids never suffer when the storm come face. Put a shield on the fan, put a map in the hand, teach a leader to lead, now they understand. No fear, we prepare, we secure what we love. He was the man wealth, yeah, we rise above. From paycheck to legacy, it's the switch in the mind. Legacy start together, no one left behind. Let's go, black believe strong. Let's go, we see the light. Let's go, protect the family. Let's go, secure the life. Leave a legacy for all time. If you've been down, it's your moment, stand up. If you've been hurt, we got tools, level up. No more living in the dark, we illuminate. With your name, with your future, build your state. Real leaders don't run, they provide. Real love is a plan, we apply. Let's go, we fall, we green light to the plan. To the climb. Financial freedom, now we build it hand in hand. Take my future, that's the mission, no one gone. No family left behind. We gon' ride, we gon' ride, we gon' shine. Legacy star, we are here winning. Let's go, let's go. Legacy star, legacy star, legacy star, yeah, legacy star, yeah, legacy star. No family left behind. Legacy star, legacy star, legacy star, legacy star, legacy star, legacy star. Legacy star. No family left behind. Legacy star. No family left behind. Legacy star. We are legacy star. We are legacy star. Legacy star, leadership develop, leadership in motion. No family left behind. Let's go. Legacy star, we lead far, we bring light to the plan. Financial freedom, now we build it hand in hand. Protect my people, protect my future, that's the mission on mine. No family left behind. We gon' rise, we gon' shine. We came from struggle, but we not stuck there. New minds and new moves, we got love here. Teach the fam how to save, how to grow, how to stack, how to turn one check into generational bank. We talk purpose, we talk power, we talk discipline. We don't flex for the grand, we invest and we win. If you lost, come close, we gon' show you the way. Legacy star in the dark, we the light for today. Open your eyes, see the road, see the signs, we don't break. We align, we divine, with the time won't go. One step, you can change your life. Lead your people, lead your heart, make it right. Legacy star, we lead far, we bring light to the plan. Financial freedom, now we build it hand in hand. Protect my people, protect my future, that's the mission on mine. No family left behind. We gon' rise, we gon' shine. We protect the future, yeah, we cover the base, so the kids never suffer when the storm come face. Put a shield on the fan, put a map in their hand, teach a leader to lead, now they understand. No fear, we prepare, we secure what we love, we lose the man wealth, yeah, we rise above. From paycheck to legacy, that's the switch in the mind. Legacy star together, no one left behind. Legacy star, we lead strong. Financial freedom. You been heard, we got tools. Level up. No more living in the dark, we illuminate. Build your name, build your future, build your estate. Real leaders don't run, they provide. Real love is a plan we apply. Legacy strong, we leap far, we bring light to the plan. Financial freedom, now we build it hand in hand. Protect my people, protect my future. That's the mission of my mission. No family left behind. We gon' rise, we gon' shine, we gon' shine. Legacy star, we are here and winning. Legacy star, legacy star. No family left behind. Legacy star, we are here and winning. Legacy star.
Was it? Legacy star. Yeah. We building wealth now. Nobody left behind. Legacy star, we rise up top. Money grow, we level up. Learn the game, multiply. Take the family to the sky. Legacy star, stand tall up. No family left behind at all. Learn it, earn it, let it flow. Legacy star, watch us grow. Started with a dream and a plan. Now we teach a hand to hand. Knowledge first, that's the key. Financial literacy, helping families change their life. Future shining, future bright. Step by step, we build it right. Legacy wealth overnight. Legacy start, we rise up. Money grow, we level up. Learn the game, multiply. Take the family to the sky. Legacy start, stand tall and no family left behind at all. I'm a piano drop section. I'm a piano drop section. Boom! Legacy start. Earn it. Earn it. Multiply. Help your people change your life. Legacy star worldwide draw. Wake up early, chase the dream. Build the future for the team. Teach the course, spread the plan. Every woman, every man. Rich in mind, rich in soul. Generational wealth to go. When we grow, the family grow. Legacy star, let them know. Legacy star, we rise up. Money grow, we level up. Learn the game, multiply. Take the family to the sky. Legacy star, say it loud. Legacy star, make us proud. No family left behind. Legacy wealth for all time. Legacy star. Legacy star. Earn it. Earn. Multiply. Legacy star. Legacy star, yeah. Hey, ha! Legacy star, yeah. Legacy, do the work, helping families grow. Let me tell them how the thing go.